What's going on, you guys? Petplatypus here, and it's time to talk about Dragon Ball Super Episode 74. I've been pretty busy the last couple of days, which is why I haven't made any videos. I do apologize for that. I wanted to make a video talking about the Nintendo Switch shareholders conference, but it's getting a little late to do a video about that. I mean, not really. If you guys still want to see it, I'll totally do it. I might just do it anyway, but let me know in the comments below. And here is, of course, a Dragon Ball Super review, regularly scheduled. Definitely didn't want to miss this. But enough about all that. How is the episode itself? Well, first, can I just say I did not expect Jocko's cannon to be that powerful. Like, that was a pretty big boom, I'm not gonna lie. That might have actually hurt Gohan had it hit him, but Team 4-Star be damned, he actually dodged it, and essentially we find out what this Watagash thing is. We find out that it's this little parasite. If you're evil, it'll infect you and make you more evil, and depending on how evil you are, that's how powerful it becomes, so I guess that means Barry Kahn was a fucking evil asshole, because he got pretty damn powerful, but, yeah. Perfectly serviceable little filler villain thing, nothing really that special. Kind of reminds me of Baby from GT, you know, it does have that vibe. That connection aside, though, the rest of the episode, we get Gohan interacting with the pop star chick, whose name, I don't even... Was it Coco? Was it that generic? Because I want to say Coco, but I could be wrong, because that sounds really generic, but maybe it was, I don't know. They're rehearsing lines at her place, and essentially she's been put up to this by Barry Karn, or Khan, or whatever his name is, to essentially hit on Gohan, get him to cheat, or do something, and then send the pictures to Videl and blackmail him, and that's basically what he wants to do. And even she's being blackmailed into this, or being kind of forced to do it. So yeah, he is a dick, pretty much. Then if you take anything out of these, episodes, is that this guy's a dick. But she ends up taking a liking to Gohan, so she doesn't want to screw him over. So she ends up taking him to the roof to try to sneak him out, but because of a little heart-to-heart they had, she does kind of like him, and she gives him a kiss, and Barry Karn is there with the fucking TMZ motherfuckers, and they snap all the pictures, and yeah. So they get the pictures. Doesn't really matter, though, and I'm glad it doesn't. I'm glad this didn't turn into some crazy scandal, drama bullshit. Videl says, nope, Gohan's not like that, go fuck off, there's got to be an explanation, so... Good on Videl, if not maybe a little unrealistic. It does show good loyalty between her and Gohan, and I like their family dynamic in this episode. The family dynamic is the strongest part of this entire episode, and the only thing really left to talk about is the climax, besides my favorite moments in the episode. So, the climax, it's okay. He got pretty strong. Base Gohan's not doing too good against him, but I don't think he was going all out, to be honest. He was clearly holding back to not hurt Barry, and that's why once he goes Super Saiyan, does the Kamehameha and everything. But before that, he wasn't really trying to, like... I don't think this is like an example of like, oh, look how weak Gohan is. I think this was just a case where he wasn't going all out, trying to hold back to help out Barry and save his life, because he doesn't want Pan to see that kind of stuff. And it's the parenting stuff that really is the strongest part, where Videl has to hold her composure even though Gohan is out there getting hurt, to be strong for Pan. It's really cool. I really like that. So that's another good moment. Well, those are the two of the highlights of the episode, actually. Gohan going Super Saiyan, Super Great Saiyan Man with the Kamehameha, or the Super Great Saiyan Man Beam, or whatever he called it. And then Videl giving that little speech to Coco, or the pop star, whatever her name is. Those were two of the standout moments in the episode. The other two moments would be Gohan telling Barry Kahn to leave, which is my favorite moment in the episode. And then the other one would be Gohan talking to Coco, saying, you know, yeah, I can shoot energy blasts and do all this stuff, but there's all this other stuff I can't do that I'd like to be able to do, and it's just a nice perspective on Gohan as a character, his mindset, and, you know, him wanting to just be a better father and a better husband. I really like those aspects to his character, and then, of course, we see that in the next standout scene of the episode, and that is when he tells Barry to leave, and that's... Oh, I love that scene, when he's like, my daughter's trying to sleep, get the fuck out, and he starts yelling and raging again, and then Gohan just gives him that push, just knocks the wind out of the fucker, and he's like, get the fuck out, bro. Like, I don't want to fucking kill you, but, like, you need to just leave, because I could kill you with, like, a blink. And it's great. I mean, he doesn't say anything like that, but you know that's the context. That's what Gohan could do to this guy if he wanted to, but he's being patient with him, and being a super dad, and I think that's a really cool moment. Probably one of Gohan's standout moments in Dragon Ball Super, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I certainly liked it quite a bit. So what are the technical specs of the episode? Animation and art-wise, it's serviceable. The animation definitely could have been stronger, but they're clearly saving for the next big arc, so I'm glad the animation wasn't too strong. And the artwork was serviceable as well, nothing too bad, so it got the job done. Wasn't the most polished in terms of fluidity or dynamic shit going on, but it was okay enough. And again, like I said, same thing for the art. In terms of pacing, it was definitely way better paced than the last episode. I thought it wasn't nearly as slow. And as far as story progression goes, this little arc mini movie making thing has wrapped up, and the movie came out, and apparently it was cool. And does this mean there was like a time skip thing? Because like the movie was being filmed, and then it was out in theaters, and they went to see it. So maybe this is like, is that like a little mini time skip? Because I know Bulma. Well, do I? Because that's kind of a spoiler, but kind of not a spoiler because it's for a few episodes down the road. Okay, if you don't already know, this is like it's kind of a tiny spoiler, but Bulma is going to get pregnant with Bra, their second kid. Yes, they have a second kid. If you don't know, at the very end of Dragon Ball Z, they have another kid. And it's a girl, and just 1 year younger than Pan, or I don't know what's going to be in Super. I think that's what she's supposed to be, but Super kind of plays with the time a little bit. But she's going to be pregnant with that kid, so does that mean that there was like a little 9-month jump right here, or like a little few month jump for when the movie was made to when it came out? I'm not really too sure, but I did find it funny that Goku fell asleep, because he's like, I like actually fighting, not watching fighting, so that was funny. And then, what else happened in the episode? Jocko was funny when he said Gohan was Goku's mediocre son. That was a very funny line. I'm sure the Gohan haters and Gohan fanboys can have a field day with that, but I just thought it was really funny. I like that the pop star chick is going to give Barry a taste of his own medicine and blackmail him so he doesn't say anything about Gohan being the great Saiya man. That was cool as well. Nice little bit of irony there. And that's pretty much the episode. It's okay. It's got good standout family moments for Gohan and Videl. The combat is pretty okay-ish. Like when he goes Super Saiyan, I like the Kamehameha. I like when he fucks over Barry in his house and he's like, get the fuck out. That was a great moment. So, yeah, it's okay overall as an episode. The next episode preview, though... Actually, no, there's one more technical aspect to the episode I forgot to mention. I'll get to the next episode preview in a second, but I don't really have any complaints about the music in terms of it sounding bad, but I will say, now that they're using Dragon Ball Z Kai Buu Saga music, they've used like the same 2 or 3 songs for like every episode, and it's kind of getting... I don't want to say too repetitive because they're good songs, but I don't want to get tired of them because, like, the song they played when Barry turned into like the giant kaiju monster, they used that song for this scene. They used it for when Zeno destroyed Trunks' universe. They did it for when they did the Kamehameha versus Zamasu's Holy Wrath. So they've used that song a lot. And they've used quite a few of these songs quite a bit. They used them in the Goku Hit episodes as well. So yeah, I mean, it's cool music. They're good songs, but I just hope they don't get too repetitive. Now, moving on to the next episode preview. I know I said that they are clearly saving their money and budget in these like filler episodes before the next arc starts, and I still think that's true, but the next episode preview looked pretty damn good, art and animation-wise. I'll have to wait until I see the episode. It could just be the preview being misleading, but it looked like it could have some solid animation and some solid art. We'll have to wait and see. And I love that it's going to be Krillin and Goku training together. I think that's so awesome. I think that's so fucking cool. And yeah, I can't wait to see that. So that's going to be a really fun episode. I have pretty high expectations for it. I think it's going to be a really good one, but I'm not going to be disappointed if it turns out to just be okay. And then the next episode after that, I do know kind of what it's about because I already mentioned the Bulma Bra thing. I do know what a couple of these next episodes are about, but I'm not going to say. But it should be another pretty interesting one. So I think we're going to have a pretty good next couple of weeks of Dragon Ball Super before we get into the Universe Survival arc. Usually I try to avoid the leaked episode titles and stuff like that, but these are the filler stuff, so it's not really that big of a deal. I'm definitely going to avoid it once we actually get into the Universe Survival arc. With all that being said, though, what did you guys think of this? Oh, wait, rating. Like a 7. It's like an okay episode, like okay to good-ish episode. Had its standout moments, but nothing special. It's probably one of the weaker little filler arcs in Dragon Ball. Well, that filler doesn't... yeah, I'm trying to think. Would I like this better than the... I don't know what that noise I just made was, but would this be better than the Patafu stuff, or whatever that planet was called? Yeah, this is probably a little worse than the Patafu stuff, honestly. Which I guess makes it the worst arc in Dragon Ball Super as far as filler goes, but still, it's okay. It's fine. It's not the worst thing ever or anything. But what did you guys think of this episode of Dragon Ball Super? You can go ahead and tell me in the comments section below. While you're down there, give this video a thumbs up and share it on social media. Both those would help me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you like what you've seen here. Click the little bell to get notifications of when my videos go up. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.